This is a very difficult day for Australia, and I want to start by extending my sincere condolences and sympathies once again to all of those Australians and their families who've lost loved ones during the course of these devastating bushfires. 23 confirmed deaths to date, and we are facing another extremely difficult next 24 hours. This is taking a very heavy toll, with more than 1,500 homes already lost throughout the course of this fire season, which has been running since September of this year. From those first fires that I visited up in Canungra all those months through to most recently now. So our condolences to those who continue to suffer, and many of those who are left in absolutely disastrous situations as we speak. The scale of the fires is stretching resources on the ground, and there are clearly communities that need additional help. And in response to that, we must move forward first as a Commonwealth, particularly with the work of our Defence Forces, and then integrate with the local operations that are in place in those local communities. And so today we are making a number of announcements in terms of what we will be doing to move into that move forward posturing. First of all, just around half an hour ago, the Governor-General signed off on the call-out of the Australian Defence Force Reserve to surge and bring every possible capability to bear by deploying Army Reserve brigades to fire-affected communities across Australia. The priority of this deployment is to assist ensuring the safety of life, to support the evacuation of affected people, particularly in isolated communities, and provide assistance to isolated communities and support state-managed evacuation centres. It is to move in and to move forward, particularly in areas that have been devastated by fire, to support the immediate response needs there and the recovery effort that will also follow. The ADF surge includes the deployment of up to 3,000 designated ADF reserve forces. A state of disaster was declared and commenced yesterday in Victoria, and as well as there being a state of emergency declared in New South Wales, with very serious fires in South Australia, with further confirmed loss of life there just this morning, and as well as in Tasmania, there being serious fires there. Fires have also been in WA and of course in Queensland, where they continue to burn. In recent times, and particularly over the course of the balance of this week, we have seen this disaster escalate to an entirely new level. This length of season is of course in many senses unprecedented. But the ferocity and the absence of dousing rains that would normally bring a season like this under greater control is nowhere in sight. And so that means a much longer season is planned for. When I was in Victoria yesterday, one of the key points that was made to me, that the most difficult part of their season is typically usually ahead of them at this point, going through February. And so there is still a very long way to go.